We here at Corridor love to pull back the curtains on the filmmaking process. Now, a couple weeks ago, we released the Attack on Titan special that I'd been working on, and it went viral. You guys seem to really enjoy it. But we've never actually shown you a behind-the-scenes look at how I make these videos. That changes today, because in this video, we're making the scale of Attack on Titan. Enjoy. I'm trying to write a video. Give me some really complicated VFX. Easy. Give me something to write. Ugh, so hard.
It's like that feeling when you're trying to wrap your head around a new concept and it hurts, but it's just like the whole time.
That's pretty much it. It is 5 p.m. and I'm supposed to have a first draft of this whole video written by end of day today. All of these videos I do, they have a very, very distinct and unique style to them that I can't just pass off. That's why no one else ever edits these videos for me. I'm the only editor. That's problematic because then I'm not a very fast editor. So the edit takes a while. I've done so many of these videos at this point, and yet every single video is always different. They're always kind of similar, but always with very, very different problems and different solutions required to solve those problems.
So Wren, why are you looking up images of shirtless men?
Well, this is the dude that the Attack Titan was designed after.
Really?
Yeah, physical proportions and fighting style, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm trying to find little nuggets of gold that I think are really fun facts. You are 5.5 times more likely to be struck by lightning than to be 7 feet tall. If we can get that in the can, at least we've started. Okay, clap sync. Sync clap. Venus, Betelgeuse, Neptune, Alpha Centauri, Solar System. Sirius Black. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Titans are huge and they eat PPs. But the average human male height is 5'9". We got a truck. The human body struggles to work correctly when it's this large. The human body struggles for the end of this take. Why is that? The human body struggles to work correctly when it's this big. But why is this? I think I'm gonna take the Red home tomorrow to film this Attack on Titan video with. Oh, coffee. That's been sitting there a few days. What if I just recorded this entire episode of VFX Artist React with a helmet on? It's because helmets are cool, right, Nico?
We discovered that Wren has a soft spot in his skull, so he needs to wear a helmet every day now.
For anything I do. Wearing a helmet doing mundane things might seem kind of strange to you, but you know what's also strange? Not wearing a helmet when you're one-wheeling. You gotta protect your noggin.
He just lies there. And I knew he wasn't unconscious. I'm just like, he's pissed off about something. Either he landed on his shoulder and it really hurts, or he just broke his collarbone.
So Jordan got him to the Pasadena hospital.
And then I'm trying to drive really, really slow. Because the bumps in LA, they suck so bad. So every time we go into a bump, he's like, ugh. And he's literally just I can hear it rolling around. I can feel it
He gets to visit Jenna. Yeah, he's visiting his wife.
Dude, Jenna is the wife of an Air Force test pilot.
Yeah.
Or she's just waiting at home for the call.
He said all he needed was his backpack, I asked him, and then his key card from Nico.
There we go.
Thank you much. That's just him. He had 13 broken bones as a kid, so.
All right, get home safe. Bye. All in a day's work of being a production assistant. Hi. You look festive.
Jan, let me borrow this. I can't wear jackets, so this is an authentic Mexican poncho from the desert. I guess it's story time, huh? I put away my phone, then I tried to catch up with Sam. Overpowered the motor, nosedived, took one step, and just was on the ground.
I programmed it so you can play only with one hand. So your thumb here.
Hey, Willie.
So I think let's just reshoot. You could cut it in
I don't know where that would be in the footage.
This is my life for the next half year. I don't know exactly what this means for the Attack on Titan video yet. I'm gonna get Matt's help to edit it. Sorry, I just had to shift a bone. All good, don't worry about it. First thing I need are just those 2D images converted to 3D models. I know you said the cartoon character might not work, but give it a shot anyway. I will make sure you get those elements. Matt, you know what to do. Just continue editing, keep laying in B-roll.
Wren is very close to his edit. His edit is his child that he nurtures to a grown adult, but a boy over there broke his bones.
By the way, if you have $100 to spare, you can get Wren some new bones.
Yeah, what's up with this back leg?
Well, he's missing knees.
I'm gonna make a Titan out of you.
Like in Mulan.
As we all know in the show, these Titans resemble the people that turn into them.
Yeah, I probably have big eyes, and I probably have like really overactive eyebrows.
Let's start by taking a photo of your face.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. One profile. 3, 2. Cool. And I'll return to you with a Titan
Oh man,
that looks just like you, but scarier.
sweet, that's gonna be great. Oh my God, that scared me.
What scared you?
I thought there was half a person there.
Wren has this one shot comparing the different heights of animated and real life people. And so I'm taking photos of those characters and I'm using a Facebook algorithm to convert them into 3D models and then doing a bit of cleanup after. The animated characters have like brush strokes. You just do a little clone stampy. Wren, what do you think about this for the angle of the shot?
It looks like Balloon Man.
I'm feeling like we got this. We can do it in 2 days and finish it by Wednesday.
So if we want to be at all like, well, not like anchor. I mean, that's not gonna. The anchor's not gonna be playing. But it's like the trailer plays, and then you guys.
Loosen that. Now, lift my arm. I can walk it like this. It's like I can move my arm. This doesn't hurt. But anytime I try to lift my arm, that hurts. I will manage. I will persevere. I will keep moving forward. This fight sequence between the Attack Titan and the Armored Titan is a Chungus sequence. This is like a huge scene that I hope to have on like the level of like a corridor short.
And what's your statement on that?
Is it Titan?
We'll take this next left here. So we are heading out to a location to shoot some drone shots to set the stage for 2 Titans battling it out.
Battling to the death.
We have a perfect scale because the Attack Titan is exactly the size of that trailer right there.
I got a piece of paper that makes me the AD. We got 9 shots to knock out. Let's do it fast.
This is actually good to, Interesting. Okay, let's see if that's a problem or not. So that was a colossal waste of time. We should head back.
Why? Oh, drone issue?
Yeah, so because this is a restricted airspace area, the drone won't even take off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it does happen sometimes where we set out to try to do something like this, where we shoot and it doesn't quite work out. We literally get nothing and we just wasted the last 20, 30 minutes of our day. I didn't even get to half the things on the list I wanted to do today. Not having these drone shots yet is a huge problem. I'm not gonna give up. No matter how much I want to. That was a good little match cut there.
Kind of thought that you would like that one.
So one of the downsides to a broken clavicle is that it actually leads to quite a bit of muscle knots in my shoulder blade and my back. And this helps really well for like kind of getting rid of that.
Android.
Exterminate.
Oh, dude, you just gave yourself a sternum rub. Everything you've done so far, I think looks great. I'm very pleased. I think with this video, we found the right sort of middle ground where I did all of the initial editing, got it to a point where I can hand it off, and then you do all the hard work.
Great. That's what I love doing.
My wife should be here in a minute to pick me up, And then tomorrow, first thing, we're gonna go get those drone shots.
Get those drone shots, baby.
Well, Matt and I have been trying to figure out what to do for the intro to the video because we needed something that was more than just opening on the anime. You know, any sort of video essay on YouTube opens very generically like that, and that's not my style. I hate that. Matt suggested, what if it opens with you sitting inside the mouth of a Titan? And I was immediately like, yes.
Even if he did have 2 arms at his disposal, Wren, he needs production's help right now. What he needs on camera is some ambient occlusion. My skill and my favorite part is figuring out how to make that happen in real life.
Looks like a mouth to me.
This is literally exactly what I imagined last night when I started suggesting it, and Christian and Jordan like literally made it a reality. It's amazing having producers. I'm pretty excited for this shot. This is gonna be a cool one. The more like subtle, interesting, creative details you can add to something, the richer it gets.
It's like cilantro or lime juice.
Dude, this is the cilantro of a VFX shot, is adding like a little brush, just one extra little thing to do. It's the garnish.
And what it's doing is it's telling a little mini story, you know, on top of everything else, it's telling a story in that you are a Titan hygienist.
Man, I just wanted to tell you about my favorite anime, Attack on Titan.
I love the brushing, man. I love not explaining the brushing either. It's like, we get it.
We just shot the thing. We want to add like some spittle. For the throat nonsense, I'm using shape keys to get the illusion of the throat swelling and moving. The shot was feeling a bit stale, and it needed some movement and needed some life. I added the throat swelling without permission.
That guy is so huge. I'm literally just 2/3 of his height.
That guy also had a foot-long dong. For real? Real talk.
I read a lot about this dude and I never once saw that info.
Yeah, interesting. I had to look it up specifically.
I do appreciate that Matt can make me laugh. That definitely helps improve my mood.
If there's a goof that I'm adding it because it's something that I think Wren would find funny and Wren would want to add to the piece anyway, because it's his humor. There's also that challenge of finding a balance between some kind of spice that you as an editor or a filmmaker want to add and staying true to what the director's vision is. It's super important to kind of like marry those two things. If you don't do that, then you're just going off on a tangent that ends up getting cut anyway.
I have yet to see what I would look like as a Titan. Sam has made it, and it's time for me to see. Oh my God!
So I like the mouth. Obviously, I know for your modesty, I did paint out your nipples. Yeah.
That is horrifying, Sam. That butt! This is great. I didn't anticipate needing water.
Oh yeah. Should we double back?
No. We move forward. This is exactly where we shot portal trick shots, like literally between these two pillars. All the tags have changed. There's like stuff in the street now, there's cars now. Back then there's like almost no one around. Action. Part of why I love Attack on Titan so much is that regardless of how dark the story gets, it's about perseverance. It's about not giving up in the face of adversity. Regardless. I know, yeah, there's a lot of irony to come about from this video, considering what has taken place here. I have this whole sequence planned out where I literally talk about how to break a bone. Today's the day we do mocap for Attack on Titan.
My hobbies include watching Attack on Titan and playing around with motion capture hardware, so this is a perfect combination.
Wren was supposed to do that mocap for the Titan originally, but you know, he had a little spill on his one wheel, so I had to fill in for him.
I'm not exactly sure what challenges to expect here, other than probably just trying to nail the fight itself. Maybe throw your elbows out like you get up and hold them there. Left fist a little lower and you lose control. Nailed it. What I want from you is very different from what I asked of Peter.
You want this?
Yeah, and then you want the, I know the exact Titan you're trying to do.
The buff ballerina Titan.
The buff
it's
ballerina. You're leading with your shoulders. It's always just like, yeah, the Armor Titan's all about having that back leg like really stretched out.
Okay.
I love it. That looks pretty freaking perfect to me. Writing out those titles, that's normally just something I do all myself. I think it's very important that it's at least my handwriting doing it. So what I did was I basically wrote everything out onto a piece of paper and I was able to hand all of them over to Matt so he can actually do the filming of it.
This is the first time Wren has not touched this process. I want to take as much weight off of him as possible. I know what the aesthetic is supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. He's in safe hands. So far, it's looking pretty good.
No, put it down, Not allowed, not yet. Wren.
Feels good. That's all I'm allowing myself. I just needed a taste. I just needed a quick hit. That's all for now. I'll touch you again next week and we'll do the same thing. Not more, not less.
Wren, what
Yes,
does your
what's up?
t-shirt say?
I'm working on Titans. Dean's working on Titans. Wren is working on Titans. And Peter is working on Titans. It's Titan Week.
The edit's in place. Yeah. You know, I always feel a little bit more comfortable once I know it's just effect shots left. Also, this time around, I'll be able to work on some effect shots. Yeah. Finally. I think I've delegated more for this video than I even did for the Up video. And that's not a bad thing. Matt was able to bring a lot of cool ideas to the table. A lot of small, subtle touches to the edit that I may not have thought of. I'm like, that's the best idea I've ever seen in my life. Matt had a lot of that.
I really enjoy Wren Science videos.
Peter's greatest asset is his ability and desire to over-deliver. He always wants to make the best thing possible, which is great. You want that.
It's always easier to work on something that you're a fan of.
Sometimes it's easier if the people that you're working with get your humor, get your jokes. You have to be on the same wavelength.
I'm gonna still try and have fun with it. I'm gonna still have my input put into it, but ultimately, my primary audience when making the Titan was Wren, and that's why it's in Wren's video. I made it for him.
As a creator, I do like the idea of the sole ownership of the whole creative process. If I had my way, I would do every single aspect of making these videos. And that's one of the biggest challenges those sole creators face. If you get injured, you're now working at half capacity. Sometimes that can be kind of devastating. That's where a team really comes in and helps out because they can compensate. That is what teamwork is.
You have a teammate that's down, you pick them up.
Give them a pat on the back and you say, come on, bud, let's keep going. Let's get through this. And you carry them.
You know, it's ironic. I broke my collarbone 2 weeks ago today, but in spite of all of the pain, the last 2 weeks have been probably the easiest weeks I've had at work in a very long time. A lot of hard work, a lot of long hours, but it's been like good work, you know? Like I've actually been enjoying this.
What is the last line of your video?
Part of why I love Attack on Titan so much is that regardless of how dark the story can get, it's about perseverance. It's about not giving up in the face of adversity. No matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
Keep moving forward. Man, what a journey. Man, I miss one wheeling. Oh my God. Wow. If you didn't know, this was actually an episode of Crew Cuts, a show on our website, corridordigital.com. Yeah, I mean, if you like what we do and you want to support us, honestly, subscribing to our website is one of the best ways. It's like $4 a month, but get this. You can get the free trial for 14 days, and in that time, watch every single video on the website, and then cancel your subscription. Like, whatever.
Don't tell them the secret.
That's the secret. Oops. Listen, next week we are doing another satisfying renders challenge. I wonder who will win. Honestly, if you made it this far, more than anything, thank you for sticking with us. I'll see you next Sunday. And 3, 2, 1. We here at Corridor love to pull back the curtains on the filmmaking process. We here at Corridor love to
Let's get back there.
We here at Attack on Titan. Wow, come on. Blah, that was so close.
Dude.
Nailed it?